Hello everybody, welcome back to another Infinite Flight live stream. I hope you're all doing great, or fantastic as I usually say. As always, Captain Colorado, how's it going? Butter Zero, IF Aviator, Infinite Flight France, Jake's Aviation, Lily's Butic, Chickenist, Aviation X, how's it going? Everybody, welcome back to another stream. This one's going to be a fun one. It's the third event of this week. Of course, it's the FlightSimExpo event weekend, you could say. We started this event on Friday by flying into San Diego. Then yesterday, we done a wacky race in to and then around San Diego. And today, we'll be flying from San Diego over to Denver. We're looking at about 2 hours flight time today. That could be a little bit less. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have a look, of course. Once we're up in the air, like I usually say, we'll cruise at about Mach 0.79 at 37,000 feet today. So flight level 370. And if it wasn't exciting enough, we will do a giveaway today. But it's not going to be a sub giveaway. It's going to be a merch giveaway. So a little different this time. We're going to give away one Infinite Flight t-shirt from our merch store. So super exciting. A t-shirt of your choice. You can choose any print you want. The winner, that is. So super fun. But as mentioned, yes, we're looking at a flight time of around 2 hours today. Maybe a little less than that. But of course, do expect delays. This is very busy right now. I'm just going to show you on the map. San Diego right now, as you can see, is very busy. Of course, it's the San Diego flyout. It's day 3 of this event, as mentioned, and it's of course going to be busy, so do expect delays. We are again on the expert server today, so of course follow rules. As I always say, behave, otherwise you'll be at risk of being reported. Of course, yes, the expert server, don't we all love it? Super fun. So let's go ahead then and let's just start up. Let's just start up and get going. This is going to be really busy, so let's not sit on the ground for too long. Hopefully we can get out of this airport relatively quick due to the traffic here. We don't want to be stuck at the back of a line. So I'm going to go ahead and get the aircraft started up and get pushed back and sort of get going as quickly as I possibly can. And I'm going to do that now. So of course, I will go into the cockpit, go onto the electrical page, turn the battery on, and then the APU. And whilst that's firing up, I'll just very quickly show you the flight plan today. And of course, if you are flying with us, then make sure you copy my flight plan. It just makes things a lot easier, not only for you, but for ATC as well, because we'll all be flying in a nice, neat line all the way over to Denver today at the same altitude as well. So there we go. Of course, if you are flying again, remember that spacing, your 3 nautical mile spacing at the minimum. Do not fly too close to anybody. Otherwise, again, you are at risk of being reported. But there we go. That's the flight plan up to Denver today. Looking good. Looking good. We should be landing on 16 left. We could be vectored on arrival. It really depends how busy the airspace is over there. We'll have a look, of course, once we're up and once some traffic is actually flowing towards Denver and just see what it's like when we're actually en route. But hello to the 142 of you, Tank Day. Thank you very much for the sub, should I say. That's greatly appreciated. We're almost at 100k, so hitting that would be an awesome number to hit, of course. Aviation X, I've said hi. Look, 0001, how's it going? Birds are cool. Welcome to the stream. Sheet, how's it going? There we go. So, back down to San Diego then. Again, a route that I've never flown before. So certainly a different one for me. I don't usually fly into Denver. I've flown into there once before on a stream, I believe, but that is about it. Avgeek, how's it going? Southwest 2115, welcome to the stream. Hassan, how's it going? Good to see you here. Luke M. Anyway, let's continue. I've already listened to the ATIS and all that good stuff, but of course, I'll tune into the ATIS so that you can actually hear that. You know, listening to the ATIS is very, very important when you start a flight because it provides you with some, you know, useful information prior to your departure and arrival for that matter. So let's quickly turn the nav and beacon on, seatbelts and no smoking, and tune into the ATIS here. Dylan Fox, this is the expert server. Denver is the best. Captain Colorado, you bet, that's where we're going. Lee's Aviation, good to see you here. This is fun. First Sunday stream. I really can't remember. I'm torn between the two. The first ever stream that we done on Twitch. I can't remember if it was on Twitch on a Sunday or a Saturday. Can't remember. But this could be the first Sunday stream ever. So, yes, we're using the Sea Turtle Frontier livery today. And the reason why I like this livery as well, there you go. That's the ATIS just very quickly. We've listened to that now. The reason why... Is it going to play again? Tune out the ATIS? Yeah, there we go. We've tuned out. The reason why I chose this livery, A, because it looks cool. It looks like we're getting a high five from the Sea Turtle. And B, I like the dirty wing look. I like that effect. It looks very cool. It just shows the wear and tear of the aircraft and the livery in itself. So it looks very nice. But now that we've listened to the ATIS, of course, let's tune into ground and request pushback with... What information do we have? Delta. Information Delta. So onto ground and request pushback with information Delta. And then we should be told to taxi down to 27, I believe. Is it 27? I believe it's 27. Yes, it's 27. Dan, I'm coming. Awesome, that's great to hear. Everybody's welcome to join, of course. If you have access to the expert server, then please do join. Please do join. It's a great opportunity for some fun and some busy flying. Pushback approved. There we go. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Rob. Let's push and starts then. Weight and balance is done, and the altitude is already put in. So, like usual, let's push and start. It's got a gap behind us here. Looking good. I chose a pretty straightforward area to sort of depart from, a gate to depart from, sorry, because you push back straight onto the taxiway here. You don't have to push back into like a little area over there. You just push your taxi, push back, straight. And you're more or less ready to go by that point. So, super easy. Super easy. Avgeek, my day is going great. Thank you. How's yours? Got a retro livery here. We'll start with engine 1 then. Time to destination, Hassan. We're looking at about 2 hours today. This aircraft should be stopping. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to do a full turn for this pushback. I'm just going to stop here. I believe arrivals aren't being accepted right now into San Diego due to the fact that this is very busy on the ground here. We have sort of a time slot to get everybody out of here today before arrivals are accepted again. As you can see, it's very busy. So let's fire up both of the engines then. Engine 1 is coming up nicely. MJP, good to see you back. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you? How are you? Your day's going brilliant since you're in the stream. That's great to hear. Can you spot yourself in the stream? If I go onto the map right now, can you see yourself? There's very many planes here right now. Very many planes. There we go. There's engine 1 up and running. Engine 2 is now starting. Let's calibrate here. What server? Vueling Infinite Flight. This is the expert server today. NK001, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited, of course, we have buildings for departure and arrival. And it's just a very busy flight in general. And routes that I haven't really flown before always interest me a lot more because I've never really seen that sort of scenery towards that way. I've seen a tiny bit north of where we're flying, but not the exact route that we're flying. So it'll be interesting to see what we're going to fly over today. I believe we're in for some very, very nice scenery, so that should be good. Avgeek said they can't wait for the A220. Believe me, neither can I. I'm super excited for that plane. Golf India Foxtrot Alpha Victor. Welcome again. I believe you joined us on the other stream into San Diego the other day with the Southwest 737. There we go then. The APU can now come off. And we can use, let's use flaps 2 for today's departure. Trim 20. And request taxi. With Delta. Taxi to 27 and contact tower when ready. So away we go. Down to the runway. There's probably a little queue, but that's nothing too bad at all. Of course, it's going to get a lot busier. There's going to be a relatively big line after we depart. So apologies to who is at the back of the line today. My apologies in advance. There we go then. We're rolling. Very, very, very basic taxi here. More or less a very straight taxi. That's about it. I don't believe we have to turn at all, actually. No, we are taxiing literally straight right the way down. Any 2-hour flights you could recommend in Europe? I like Gatwick to Alicante. Where else can you fly? Or you could do like a sectored flight. You could do like 2 sectors. So Heathrow to Edinburgh, Edinburgh to Heathrow, or something like that. They're about 50 minutes each, so... JJ Reyes, if that's how you pronounce it. Welcome. Thank you very much. Awesome. Taxiing right now at 20 knots ground speed.
San Diego ground, November 112 Alpha Whiskey, ready for pushback with information Delta.
Dan, when you stream on your channel again, I will join your channel and buy business class. Jake's Aviation, that's awesome to hear. Thank you very much in advance. I will stream soon on my channel, of course. Been sort of busy and a bit taken away by some things in my life. Just busy doing my own things recently. But of course, we're here doing these 3 streams. Dan, you are the best. Hassan, you are the best. Thank you very much. Dan, I'm already at cruise. You must have departed like 30 minutes ago or something like that. Flight level 360 is a headwind at 21 knots. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If anyone's at cruise right now, what's your flight time? Let me know. As in your ETE to destination. Snaps EXZ, what's up? Good to see you here. Wait, hold up a minute. Turn left next taxiway. Confusion. Am I crossing the runway here? Or maybe I'm getting a... Hold on a minute. We won't do an intersection departure from here. There's not a lot of runway, so... There we go. Okay, let's cross the runway.
Frontier flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Hold short of runway 27.
Let's expedite Lexio001. I wonder why Dan always looks like he has a haircut. I get my haircut like every 3 weeks or so.
Frontier flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Oman Air 019. Hold short of runway 27.
Lovely stuff. Okay, let's turn right here then.
United 662. Runway 27. Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. United 662.
Thank you very much for the sub. Swan him. Okay, there we go. Back on track then. This will be a great flight. MJP, you're not wrong. I'm excited for this one. I really am. It's very busy, and I love busy flights. I love busy flights. It'd be interesting to know how many aircraft are at this airport right now.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Frontier flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Contacting Sokol departure on 125.2.
Okay.
662.
Looking good. So, Lil, thank you very much for the sub. Flying Fish, welcome.
Request frequency change.
Ooh. All's looking good so far. Tiny little line now, and then we should be airborne.
American 53X
So a couple minutes.
ready for departure in sequence at runway 27.
Peanut P, how's it going? Hey, buddy. How's your Sunday? Great, thank you. I've had a pretty productive day today. So, yeah, I'm happy with how it's going so far. And, of course, this is a great way to sort of end it, really, in a way. I won't be doing too much after this.
American 53X Ray Yankee. Oman Air 019. Line up and wait runway 27. Line up and wait.
Mayan, how's it going? Welcome back. I believe you've tuned into all 3 streams this week, which is awesome. Thank you very much.
Fly 24 Foxtrot Romeo.
San Diego Tower, EZ899. Ready for departure at runway 27. Departing north.
Okay, let's not go into the APU of this aircraft here. It's never a good thing.
Request permission to cross runway 27.
A318.
Hold short of runway 27.
We'll turn right on the next taxiway here and take off from there. We don't really need that extra like 10 meters or so, or however long that is.
Please expedite. San Diego Tower. Air Portugal 002 Victor Alpha. Ready for departure at runway 27. Departing east.
Southwest 2115 said that this is the first stream they've tuned into this week. Whoa! At least you're here. At least you're here for the final stream of these 3. You missed 2, but you're here for 1. That's great. That's great.
Holding short runway 27. Air Portugal 002 Victor Alpha.
Josh Abbey! Good to see you on this channel as well. How's it going?
Ready for departure at runway 27.
How's it going?
Oman Air 019. Runway 27. Cleared. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27.
Finally pushed back. Sierra Golf has just pushed back.
899.
Aaron WX Cool, welcome to the stream.
Line up and wait.
K-Den is Denver. Yes.
EZ899. Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa. Request permission to cross runway 27.
Pretty easy iCal code to remember there.
Foxtrot Romeo.
K-Den.
San Diego Tower. Taiwan 418 Super. Ready for departure at runway 27. Departing
Captain Colorado said, Dan, just so I know, I'm going to be watching you very closely when I park to make sure I'm realistic. Okay. I will try and park at the correct gate.
Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa.
Taiwan 418 Super. Hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27. Taiwan 418 Super.
Flaps 2. We should get into the air no time, really. Trim 20. We'll start to rotate about halfway down the runway, I would have thought.
Turkish 55 flight of 7. Ready for departure at runway 27. Departing straight.
202 of you. What's up?
Takeoff.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good to see you.
EZ899.
Good to see you.
Home 500 Victor Alpha. Line up and wait runway 27.
Line up and wait runway 27. All Nippon 500 Victor Alpha.
Of course, once it's in the air, like I say on every single stream, I'll focus on the chat a lot more. Sorry, once we're up. As I say all of the time, planes don't taxi themselves, nor do they take off themselves. They're not that advanced yet. So I will do that, of course, and then I will focus on the chat after this. But I can occasionally read the chat, of course. for the time being. Why wasn't the overlay working? I'm not too sure at this moment in time. Unfortunately, that's why we're not using the live overlay today, though that should be fixed and return on the next Friday Night Flight stream. Fingers crossed, hopefully.
Easy 899.
Binbrook, what's up? Welcome.
Soccer departure on 125.2. American 53 X-ray Yankee. Line up and wait runway 27.
Contacting Sokol departure.
Everyone loves Infinite Flight's a deleted channel.
Easy 899.
Line up and wait runway 27.
There we go. Okay, so that's there's an escort there, I'd imagine, F-22. I'm going to turn right here.
American 53 X-ray Yankee.
Okay, there we go. I'm just going to request departure 27, departing east
Frontier
end.
Flight 446.
San Diego Tower, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, ready for departure at runway.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Awesome, okay.
Alpha Victor
So no waiting around today, which is awesome. Love that. Love that very much.
Line up and wait runway 27, Alpha Victor Delta.
Can you speak Arabic? No, I can't. I can't speak Arabic, unfortunately. I'm not very bilingual. I can only really speak English, to be completely honest with you. I don't really like learning other languages. I struggle quite a lot at it, actually. It's not my strong point, for sure. It's not my strong point. Can you speak English? No. Okay, here we go. We should get told to take off any second now.
United 2299. Ready for departure in sequence at runway 27. Departing east. American 53 X-ray.
Let's slow down.
Contact
Brakes on, and we're ready for departure. I'm going to hop into the cockpit here
Alpha Victor
and just
Delta
calibrate.
Alpha
There we go. 27 clear for takeoff. Strobes can now come on. Brakes are coming off. Clear for takeoff. Let's get this thing airborne.
Runway 27, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
All Nippon 500 Victor Alpha.
Let's go.
Contact Sokol departure on 125.2.
Contacting Sokol departure on 125.2. All Nippon 500 Victor Alpha.
United 2299. Hold short of runway 27. Holding short.
Oh my God, 219 people watching. That's awesome.
2299.
Welcome, everybody. Coming up to 140. I'll start to rotate now. And we are airborne. Pitching up to 15 degrees then, and the gear can now come up. Very busy airport.
San Diego Tower, Charlie Alpha Romeo Alpha Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Okay.
Departure in
Start a left turn soon. Just going to fly the runway heading for now.
Air Portugal 002 Victor Alpha.
An aircraft in front, 2,200 feet above us. You can see that on the TCAS there.
Runway 27.
Up to 1,000 feet already. At 1,500, I'll bring the nose attitude down a little bit just to increase that speed. Or I might wait until I complete this turn, to be honest with you. I'm gonna get rid of the rudder pressure there. Keep flying straight. I'm gonna wait until I can see this other aircraft here, because right now I have no visual. There it is. Okay, awesome.
departing north. Holding short runway 27, Charlie Alpha Romeo Alpha Charlie Alpha Sierra. Golf Tango
How many miles away? I'd say about 3 or 4. Let's have a look. Let's bring the nose down then. Go to flaps 1 and start a left-hand turn.
Alpha Victor Delta
Off to Los Angeles, center on 127.00. So we'll check in IFR,
Zero.
Contacting Los Angeles Center on 1.
and we're good to go. Good to continue.
Delta Alpha November.
India Lima Echo Victor India. Runway 27.
About 3 miles. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to watch our speed here then.
77.
Don't want to get any close with that aircraft in front. Going to hold it at 180 knots.
Mike Echo Sierra Yankee. Radar contact. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Radar contact. American 53 X-ray Yankee. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Los Angeles Center. on-
Goodbye, San Diego. Goodbye, FlightSimExpo 2021. Look how busy it is down there.
Please contact Los Angeles Center on 127.0. All
Beautiful.
50.
Lovely departure. That was very, very smooth.
You're in an active airspace.
Can I escort you in an F-22? Escorts, of course, more than welcome, unless if ATC gives you vectors, though, and tells you to do things and bits and bobs like that, of course, do listen to ATC. That's all I can really say. But yes, you've heard it from me. Escorts are welcome.
Flight level 270.
Los Angeles Center, O'Hare 019. With you
Just going to bring that nose attitude down here to about 2,000 feet per minute. Whilst we're at 180 knots, I'm going to bring the flaps up.
56. Descent via arrival. Southwest 116. Contact Denver Center on 127.0.
Hendo Depoy, welcome back. I'm great, thank you. How are you? How are you?
Stand by.
Look at all those dots down there.
751 Super.
If you're new around here and you're not quite sure about the Infinite Flight multiplayer server, each one of those dots represents a live player, a live pilot. One of you guys, I can imagine a lot of you watching this stream right now are sitting there.
30. Climb and maintain flight level 330. Speedbird 777.
Okay, I'm going to bring that speed up then.
Flight level 350. India Foxtrot Charlie Alpha November.
Dan, have you ever thought about going to that 747 hotel in Stockholm, Sweden? Maybe. I don't know, really, to be honest with you. It would be cool, but it's one of those things that only lasts a night
70.
or two, depending on how much you pay, of course, but I can imagine it's quite expensive.
Maintain flight level 330.
I'd rather be on a plane that actually flies, to be honest.
Delta 8280. Climb and maintain flight level 370. Easy 899.
Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Turn right heading 070. Yankee Alpha Bravo Oscar India.
Okay, we're going to increase our speed then up to 250 knots. At this rate, it looks like we're going to go through 10,000 at 250 if I increase my vertical speed now, so we should be good to keep the climb setting as it is.
38 Victor Alpha. Speed at your discretion. Frontier Flight 552. Speed at your discretion. United 720. Proceed on course to Denver International. Roger. Frontier Flight 552. Roger. Spirit Wings 438 Victor
Awesome, there we go.
Alpha.
Through 10,000, landing lights off.
Radar contact. Private Wing 7. Descend and maintain flight level 380. India Foxtrot Charlie Alpha November.
We've got up to 290 knots.
Flight level 370. United 662. United 662.
295.
Correction. Stand
295.
by. Climb and maintain flight level 350. United 662. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo.
There's 280 creeping up on us right now.
90. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. American 53 X-ray Yankee. Maintain 310 knots or greater. Maintain 310 knots or greater. American
290.
Yankee.
5 more knots.
720. It's
And then put the auto throttle on here.
International. United 720.
94.
Maintain flight
95. There we go. Okay.
0.
Looking good. Looking good so far. Right now it's saying that we are expecting about a 2 hour and 10 minute flight. So my bet is that that's going to significantly decrease once we're at our cruising altitude today. I'm going to say that's going to go down to about 1 hour and 40 when we're up. We'll see. Let's see if my guess is correct when we're up there.
Maintain flight level 330.
That moment when Dan chased a duck for a YouTube video. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. What are your thoughts the Qantas might use the A350K for the future? Double sunrise flights. I mean, awesome. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. I do like the A350 1000, so... What does the blue tag mean on Infinite Flight? Cool, so whilst we're here, I can actually elaborate on both the blue tag and the purple tag. The purple tag is the moderators they are, because, let me say that again. The purple tag basically shows the moderators. It's telling you who the moderators are in the community that are flying around. So whenever you see a purple tag, you'll know that's a moderator in the community, whereas when you see a blue tag, that's a staff member. To put it as simply as I can. Can I have the link to your flight plan so you can copy and paste it on the training server? You can find the flight plan on the community forum on today's event.
Do not exceed Mach 0.78. United 662. Maintain Mach 0.76. Spirit Wings 438 Victor Alpha. Golf Bravo Tango Oscar Romeo. Radar contact. Golf
Do you prefer the Aer Lingus old livery or the new livery? I prefer, personally, the old livery. I like the old livery more than the new one, I must say. There we go, turning left then. Flying east now. C-130 down there, is it? I think so, I'm not sure. They vanished. 22,000 feet then. Climbing nicely. Scenery's looking great. The visibility today is absolutely awesome. On yesterday's stream, LAX, by the way, looking busy over there. Yesterday's stream for the wacky race and the visibility was very, very low. And it was quite difficult. You had to fly at sunrise or sunset to be able to see the mountains in front of you. Do I speak your language? What's your language? I mean, no. I just said I am not bilingual, so I speak English, and that's about it. The cruising altitude is flight level 370 today, 37,000 feet. Conway, Cockerel, thank you very much for the sub. What server is this? This is the expert server. F-22 down there, climbing like a rocket right now, as you can see. Got our American 5-3 X-ray Yankee in front of us here. At 4 nautical miles, just ahead, a couple thousand feet below. I'm just going to watch out for that. They are going faster at the moment, so that's fine. Hey Dan, flower incident. Need I say more? Luke, are you talking about when I ate a spoonful of flour on a stream? Cruise speed Mach 0.79. Okay, right now it's saying we're expecting a flight time of around 1 hour and 43. So we're getting there. We're getting quite close to my assumption, my guess. We'll set up some wing views and stuff in a sec once we're up. Do you prefer the old Alaskan livery or the new Alaskan livery? I prefer the new one. I prefer the new one, yes. I like it a lot more. 30,000 feet approaching. Who's better, Boeing or Airbus? This is down to a personal opinion, but I do prefer Airbus, to be honest with you. What do you guys prefer? Airbus or Boeing? Or Embraer? Bombardier? What do you prefer? 737 is just a metal bird. I believe all planes are metal birds, to be honest. Hendo to boy. Gavin said Boeing. Boeing. Tupolev. It's getting bumpy up here. Old United livery or the new United livery? Okay, this livery, it really depends on the aircraft, to be honest with you. Some aircraft I prefer the new livery, and some aircraft I prefer the older livery. Like, for example, the 787, I think looks much better in the older livery. Aviation X has just pushed back. Mach 0.79 is the cruise speed for today. Going to bring the vertical speed down just a little then to 2,500 feet per minute. A whole different animal. Frontier. High five with the sea turtle there. Alec, thank you very much for the sub. Infinite Flight is the best. Hi, Aviator Dan. Multi Games X, how's it going? Welcome. Any A220 sneak peeks? Aviator Booney and to the 148 of you watching, I'm very, 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 very sorry to disappoint you, but there will not be an A220 work in progress photo on today's stream. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Of course, we are doing a giveaway today. If you have just tuned in and you're wondering what the giveaway is, we'll be giving away one Infinite Flight t-shirt of your choice. Of course, we have multiple prints of the Infinite Flight logo, Carry Your Passion, and another one, I believe. I believe it's Please Follow Instructions. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Southwest 006 Victor Alpha. Radar contact. Reduce speed to 290 knots. Frontier Flight 2621.
Accepted maintain 7000. Mike Sierra Mike X-ray Yankee.
FedEx 94 Heavy.
Old American Airlines livery or the new livery? I mean, the old one's just OG. The chrome liveries are just really, really cool, to be honest with you.
Climb to flight level 370.
There we go then, at 37,000 feet, flight level 370, saying that we have... Okay, so it has gone up a little bit, the flight time. We're nearly there, nearly on the guess. I'm very sorry I can't pronounce it, but thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, so we're looking at 1 hour and 49 minutes. Not too bad. Near that 2 hour, pretty much going to be a 2-hour flight, as mentioned at the start of the stream. So, because we've been in the air now about 10 minutes or so, 13 minutes. There we go. So, pretty accurate on the flight time today.
Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Easy 899. Maintain Mach 0.79.
Oh, there we go. Escort. Nice. Wing wave there. Lovely wing wave. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Give me a barrel roll. Let's see it. Waiting. Don't embarrass me now. Comet 1. Come on. No. I see how it is. I see how it is. But we are turning right in literally just a second.
Maintain Mach 0.79. Maintain Mach 0.79. United 662. Frontier Flight 552. Maintain Mach 0.83 or greater.
Scenery is looking great. Nice livery and nice scenery. What more could you ask for? Let's see, and of course, I'm going to put my iPad to the side now and answer as many questions as I can in the chat. This is the point where we can get nice and interactive. Maybe we can do a poll or two in the chat as well. But go ahead, throw some questions into the chat, and I'll see how many I can answer. Of course, if it's developer related, I will most likely not be able to answer it because I'm not a developer myself. So yes. Apologies in advance for those dev questions. Save those for a dev stream when we get Laura or Philippe onto a future stream at some point where you can ask as many dev questions as you'd like to. I'm not saying they will get answered, but there's a good chance that they will. There we go. 1 hour and 40 minutes. No, I'm not a developer, no. For those wondering. Hendo Du Bois said, Frontier, a whole different animal. Plane, am I a joke to you? Drew said that they'll pass for today's stream. It's acting up. Good night and enjoy the stream. Thank you very much, Drew, for even stopping by. Is it the Wi-Fi on your end that's acting up? Is it a problem on our end? Could you let us know? Again, feedback is always greatly appreciated on these streams. Thank you very much for the sub. I'm going to say Ramos. This is the first time I've been in your streams. That's awesome to hear. Welcome. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. The cruising altitude today is flight level 370 for those wondering and just joining or just taking off. Just to give those an update very quickly, flight level 370 at Mach 0.79. If you are flying with us today, that's the information that you need to know. Sleep stream, Luke, definitely not. I think sleep streams are strange. You want to see me sleep on camera? No. Strange stuff. I'm sorry, no offense. Sean, how's it going? What do you think about Ryanair getting the 737 Maxes? I mean, good on them, really. Well done, Ryanair, for getting the Maxes. Nothing against it, really.
Turn left heading 190. Descend and maintain 5000. KLM 792. Descend via arrival.
Can we create our own airports? Sean, no, you cannot.
November 2 Sierra Charlie. Radar contact. November
Oh, your head is aching for some reason, not the Wi-Fi. Oh, okay, I see, Drew. Get some rest. It usually is really, really late wherever you're watching, I believe, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
Los Angeles Center. Frontier Flight 551.
Have you ever done an overnight flight in general? You talking about in real life or on infinite flight?
68. Refuel 12,200. Unable. November 2 Sierra Charlie. Frontier Flight 468. Increase speed to 300 knots. Mike Sierra Mike X-Ray Yankee. Turn left heading 1.
Talking about infinite flight, I believe I've done an overnight, or sort of a night flight anyway. It's about sort of 1 in the morning, 1 a.m. for my night flight in real life.
456.
In infinite flight, I do many, many overnight flights. Very many.
Contact Denver Center on 127.0. Mike Sierra Mike X-Ray Yankee. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 20 right at John Wayne. Frontier Flight 551.
Do you know when the airport Bogota Airport SKBO is coming in 3D? David, I'm not too sure. I do apologize. I don't have an answer for that.
Denver International. November 2 Sierra Charlie. Maintain best forward speed. Mike Sierra Mike X-Ray Yankee.
Do you like the new British Airways, or British, for those who always like to take the mick out of the British accent? Do I like the BA livery, the new livery? Isn't it the Better World livery? Personally, no. I think it looks like a very, very cheap livery. If I'm being honest with you, I don't like it personally. I think it's sort of just a bit meh, you know? Expert server. Hey man, yes, this is the expert server today. As always, usually these flights are on the expert server. They're a lot easier to moderate, 100%. What's the longest flight you've ever done on infinite flight? Near or on 24 hours, really, but that was 2 sectors. The longest flight non-stop that I've done was London to Perth. But in a whole session, 24 hours. Near enough.
Continuous file. Turkish 55 flight of 7.
Another stream? Not today. Akagamer, not today. On my channel, possibly in the week. Do you play on iPad, Dan? Liam, yes, absolutely. Right now, you're watching this stream. The gameplay that you're watching right now is on an iPad Pro 2018 model. ATC Cole, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome.
Is unable to accept arriving traffic. Please divert to a suitable airport.
Thank you. Good day. Flight 104.
Stand by. Southwest 006.
512 nautical miles to the top of descent then. So, looking good. Should go very quick, to be honest.
Los Angeles Center on 127.0.
Bit brighter on this side. The sun's shining on it here.
Frontier Flight 7382. Turn left heading 020. Frontier Flight 2305. Radar contact.
Isaac, see you later. Thank you very much for joining. Team Justin, how's it going? Hey Captain, what's up? Justin. Team Justin. Any teasers? Not today. I don't believe we're going to do any work in progress photos today. Unless the team says otherwise later on in the stream. But right now, there's none planned. We were talking about some, if I'm being honest with you, but we decided not to today. Do you use APPR? Something famous? I don't use APPR. I just fly this thing by hand. Every single time I land, it's always by hand. If it's low visibility, I try and use the ILS. Just for the challenge, There's a giveaway today. Yes, there is a giveaway. If you're just joining, just tuning in, there will be a merch giveaway. We'll give away a t-shirt of your choice. Entirely free, of course. So there we go. Awesome stuff. Hey Dan, how's your flight going? Great, thank you. It's going smooth so far. So far, so good. Right now, I believe we have a headwind, and it's saying that we have 1 hour and 37 left, and about 501 nautical miles to the top of descent, which is about 1 hour and 11 minutes. So, yeah, it shouldn't be too long at all. When we hit that 1 hour mark, the minutes will start going down a lot quicker. The turtle is waving at me, Sean. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is waving. It is indeed. If we just take a closer look at this turtle here, yeah, sea turtle. Nice little wave. Hello there. Woo woo.
Requesting descent via Lucky 1 arrival.
Frontier Flight 7382.
Looking good.
Reducing to 280 knots.
Dan, do you have merch though? I do have Infinite Flight merch. Right now I'm not wearing Infinite Flight merch. I do have 3 Infinite Flight tops, an Infinite Flight phone case, some rare key rings, stickers, and water bottle.
Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa. Maintain best forward speed.
Maintain best forward speed. Echo Charlie.
Would you use APPR if it was 0 visibility? Infinite Flight fan, I would still take the challenge. I would still try and land with the ILS, to be completely honest with you.
Southwest 780.
Come, let's give you an escort. Thank you very much for the escort, I guess, in advance.
United 2299. With you at 7,300. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Maintain Mach .81. Frontier Flight 225. Maintain Mach .79.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite Frontier livery, to be honest with you.
Frequency change.
The Avro Bros, what's up?
United
Do you have a phobia of anything? Like spiders or bugs?
Frontier Flight
Spiders? See, I would quite happily hold some spiders, and some I would be scared of, so I wouldn't say I have a phobia of spiders, because I would go near some of them, so it's not... I don't know!
780. Radar
Okay, yeah, I have a phobia of, like, some spiders, like tarantulas, for example, but, like, house spiders and little spiders and, like, daddy long legs and, you know, that sort of stuff, I'm not scared of. So I guess you could say, yes, technically spiders and the ocean. But not like the Mediterranean, the nice blue ocean where you can see the sand below you when you're swimming and snorkeling and, you know, swimming through the rocks and diving and having some fun. The type of ocean that I don't like is murky, disgusting water. You don't know what's below you, especially in the UK where you step 1 foot into the ocean and you all straight away have a load of seaweed wrapped around your leg. Yes, I don't like the English Ocean, unless it's just a full sandy beach and you know what's out there when the tide goes out. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of dirty water where I can't see what's below me. Deep ocean, not too bad. I guess I could do that because it's very, very far to the bottom and I'm not going to worry what's a couple of meters below me. But Graydon! Graydon, how's it going? JPEG2, good to see you here. Tarantulas are friendly. Yeah, I guess tarantulas can be friendly until you annoy them. That's when they decide to strike. But yeah. Eels in the ocean scare me. Eels are strange animals as well, aren't they?
Los Angeles Center, American 625, with you at 8,600.
Roger. United 632. November 3670 Bravo. Contact Denver Center on 127.0. American 625. Radar contact.
This has been a great weekend for Infinite Flight flying and streams. It has indeed. This has been a really, really busy weekend for flying, really. Friday to Sunday. I mean, this is much busier than the initial FlightSimExpo stream on Friday, the Friday night flight. Do you listen to drill? No, I don't.
Delta 330, November is 9 nautical miles north of San Bernardino at 35,000 feet. Requesting visual approach any runway.
It's going great here. How about you, Graydon? I'm doing great, thank you. Good to hear, good to hear.
Maintain flight level 310. Delta 330.
If you guys didn't know, props to Graydon. Graydon is yeah, so the biggest contributor to donations on my channel.
Maintain flight level 390.
Maintain flight level 390.
Are you actively doing flying lessons right now? Infinite Flight fan, great question. Yes, I'm currently a student pilot. I try to fly every single week.
30.
Of course, when you live in the UK, the weather can be quite a problem, especially the next week and a half in the UK. It just looks terrible. It's supposed to be raining every single day, so it's not going to be a good week for flying. Most likely won't fly for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at this point, because the weather is really just taking a turn for the worst. But that's the UK. It's saying it's going to rain. It could be a summer's day next week. You never know here in the UK. You never know. How old are you? I am 20. Sounds weird saying that now because I was 19 the other day, but now I'm 20. So, yeah.
November 1 Juliet Delta.
Are my messages coming through, Oliver? Yes, they are. Just seen that one.
Radar contact. Frontier flight 7382. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Which one do you like most, the British Airways livery or Virgin Atlantic? Probably the Virgin Atlantic livery.
63 heavy. Contact
Yeah.
Sokol approach on 124.5. Contacting Sokol approach on
Sneak peek today? Not today. But we will be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that.
Is 19 nautical miles northeast of Julian Hines at 26,500 feet. Requesting Isles approach.
Jared said they remember in 2016 they were crabbing and walking in murky water and stepped on a stingray, but it didn't sting you. That's very lucky. It's very lucky. The only time I've seen a stingray is in an aquarium, you know, a sea life aquarium.
Private Wing 7. Airport is unable to accept arriving traffic. Please divert to a suitable airport.
Los Angeles Center. American 5.
Are you earning your life with YouTube, or do you have a part-time job? So, of course, I work for Infinite Flight, and I work on my own YouTube channel, and I get
1418 Super.
enough.
Please follow instructions.
It's enough. Though I would love to
Frequency change of
work at an airport. I would like to be a ground crew at an airport.
United
A ramp agent.
360.
That'd be fun.
Proceed as requested.
Frequency change approved. American 544. Good day. Descending 5.
You live in the US. You don't know how to attend the media events. Sorry. Like when a special plane arrives
United 4509.
at the tarmac. Do you know? What do you mean when a special plane arrives at the tarmac? The media events. Are you talking about? Are you referring to this as a so-called media event? If you could let me know in the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. There, just elaborate on that slightly for me. What's the biggest plane in the world? Isn't it the Antonov 225?
Center. Frontier flight 827.
Dan, what got you into YouTube? Ricky's Aviation. Good question. I got into YouTube through boredom and having the equipment at the time to be able to record my iOS screen, because a lot of you probably won't know this, but back in the day, it was really, really hard to screen record your iOS device because there was no built-in screen recorder. You had to use an iMac at the time or a MacBook with QuickTime Player. So that's what really got me into YouTube, because I was just sort of experimenting and just doing it for fun. And then for the last year, I've started to take it seriously, and it's really starting to go somewhere. So yeah.
Flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. UPS 234 kilo.
I'm just seeing Dan checking you in at London Heathrow. I wouldn't be a check-in agent. I wouldn't be a PSA, a passenger service agent. I would like to be something airside.
Air Portugal 7330 heavy.
Los Angeles Center.
Are you actively doing flying lessons right now? You missed the answer. The answer to that was yes, I am.
On 124.5. American 572. Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa. Maintain Mach .79.
Maintain Mach .79. Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa.
When a plane arrives for the first time, the first arrival after a long time,
Maintain Mach
etc., being their plane spotting. Oliver, I'm really struggling to sort of understand what you're trying to say here. Are you talking about, for example, when JetBlue flew for the first time into London Heathrow? How would you know when that's happening? Just social media in general, if that's what you're trying to ask.
127.6.
I just see it over Instagram or something.
Contact Denver Center on 127.0. Private Wing 7. Maintain flight level 380. Contacting Denver Center on 127.0. Boeing 370. Private Wing 7. Stand by. Climb and maintain flight level 330. Delta 507 Heavy. United 1. Requesting descent via Iron arrival.
777-200ER or A350, A350-900. A350, sorry.
Flight 468. Maintain
Yes,
Mach 0.83.
A350. An infinite flight, though, I much prefer the 777-200ER.
Frontier flight
Is this the A320? Yes, it is something famous. It is. When you land in third person or first person? First person. Yes, first person. In the cockpit. In the flight deck, like this. We land in this view here.
900. Descending via Iron to arrival. United 1. Spirit Wings 438 Victor Alpha. Maintain Mach 0.81 or greater.
When you're on the tarmac wearing a vest plane spotting next to the ground crew, Oliver, I'm not too sure. Honestly, I feel like you need to have special permission to be able to go plane spotting airside. You would need an airside pass, and yeah, just special permission in general, I believe.
With you at 36,000.
Los Angeles Center, Delta 17, with you at 34,000.
November 472 Alpha Heavy. Airport is unable to accept arriving traffic. Please divert to a suitable airport. Delta 17. Radar contact. United 224. Radar contact.
More Southwest special liveries for the 700 variant. You could vote for that in feature requests on the forum. You're thinking of buying Infinite Flight. What are some pros? Awesome. So you gain access with a subscription to the entire world. So there we go. So you can fly around the entire world with amazing satellite imagery. As you can see right now, it looks absolutely fantastic here. With many other players. Like right now, I'm being escorted by an F-22 on this stream. And of course, a big pro is you can join these streams. Build your experience, learn how to fly on your mobile device, and really take it anywhere you would like to. Infinite Flight is a mobile flight simulator that you can take absolutely anywhere. And that's the cool thing about it. You don't need a big PC. You can literally reach into your pocket, play it wherever you want. Pros, yeah, for sure. Great aircraft, live cockpits, a great community, a live multiplayer server, 3 live multiplayer servers, and very many people to fly with.
Yankee Alpha Alpha Bravo Charlie. Proceed on course to Nellis AFB. Yankee Alpha Alpha Bravo Charlie. Contact Nellis Air Force Base.
Electric Gamer is watching from the Bahamas. Awesome.
Contacting Nellis Air Force Base Unicum on 122.
Down which one? A318, 19, A320, or 21? I would pick, personally, the 319. I don't know, I like the 319.
69 Heavy. Radar contact. Los Angeles Center. Frontier
When are we getting the Aviator Dan livery on Infinite Flight? I don't think it will ever be a thing. I don't think that will ever be a thing.
Frontier Flight 2115. Proceed as requested. Frontier Flight 320. Radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Ben Chu, we are doing a merch giveaway, so we'll give away one Infinite Flight t-shirt of your choice.
Ferry retower on 128.8. Air Portugal 001.
Let me see if I can actually... I might be able to... I might have some merchandise at hand. Hold on, I'm just going to go out of frame slightly.
Alaska 336 Victor Alpha. Radar contact. Frontier Flight 2115. Requesting climb to flight level 370. Frontier Flight 2115. Climb and maintain flight level 370. Climb and maintain flight level 370. Frontier Flight 2115. Air Portugal 001 Victor Alpha. Maintain best forward speed. Los Angeles Center. Air Force One. With you at 16,700. Maintain best forward speed. Air Force One. Frontier Flight 320. Maintain presence.
Let's have a look then. 2 seconds here.
Southwest 900. Descending
So this one isn't available anymore. This was the 10-year anniversary t-shirt. But here's this one.
Frontier Flight 17. Climb and maintain flight level.
And then we have... I do have 3, but I believe the other one is in the wash right now.
In active airspace. Please contact Los Angeles Center on 127.0. Southwest 006
Dun,
Victor
dun,
Alpha.
dun, dun.
Proceed as requested. Descending via SNSTT2 arrival. Southwest 006 Victor Alpha. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
And then
Portugal
my
00.
personal favorite, to be honest with you, the Infinite Flight logo. Just bold, isn't it? It looks nice. I wear this one very much. When I go like spotting at Heathrow, or if I go to events like if you know what I'm talking about, the Landor 747 event at Dunsford Aerodrome, I wore this there. I like wearing it to places like that. It's just nice. Nice touch.
79.
Do you play with 30 or 60 frames per second? This is set to 60 frames here.
Delta Hotel. Proceed on course to Denver International. Frontier Flight 225. Maintain Mach .77.
Alaska 007 Victor Alpha, request frequency change.
Maintain Mach .77. Frontier Flight 225.
Los Angeles Center. Hotel Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. With you at 7,800. Alaska 007.
Where's the link so that you can copy it? If you're talking about merch, shop.infiniteflight.com.
552.
That's where you can get your Infinite Flight merchandise.
127.0. Contacting Denver Center on 127.
I'll pop it on the screen for you now.
Frontier Flight 552. Hotel Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. Turn left heading 310. Climb and maintain 13,000.
When's the giveaway? Jake's Aviation. We'll do the giveaway at, how long now? In about 40 minutes or so. We'll do it near the top of descent.
Southwest 1235. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Where did you buy the porthole in the behind on the wall? You mean the aircraft window?
Flight level 390.
Where did I buy it? Plane reclaimers. That, if you didn't know, is a Boeing 747 window from a BA 747. The Avro Bros, thank you very much for stopping by.
Southwest 500. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Delta 8924 is 9 nautical miles south of Needles at 34,000 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 27 at San Diego.
India Lima Echo Victor India. Maintain Mach .79.
Echo Romeo Alpha Lima India is 3 nautical miles southeast of Dock 8,500 feet. Requesting flight following Denver International. Los Angeles Center. FX157 Victor Alpha.
How much time did it take me to reach the expert server? Swanim, it took me a relatively long time when I was sort of getting into it. It can take you a month or so if you really do try your hardest and you fly every single day for 24 hours straight. Yeah, it took me a while, but once you get to it, it's very, very easy to keep it up. You just need to keep your landing count up, and of course your hours in the last 90 days, I believe.
Radar contact. Echo Romeo Alpha Lima India. Proceed on course to Denver International.
Proceed on course. Echo Romeo Alpha Lima India.
When's the next stream on this channel? You missed this one. Oliver, you haven't quite missed it. You're still here. But the next one will be soon, at some point in the future. Of course, we're starting to do more regular YouTube streams now. We're, of course, utilizing both Twitch and YouTube for our streams. What I can suggest really is turning your notifications on so that you are notified when we schedule a stream. But right now, as of now, I can't tell you when the next one is because I am not too sure at this moment in time.
Suitable airport.
Los Angeles Center, November 1 Juliet Delta, with you at 4,000.
November 1 Juliet Delta. Radar contact. Southwest 900.
Du- du- du-
Descend
du-
and
du.
maintain 3000. United 2309. Turn left heading.
Dan, is the merch worldwide shipping and do they deliver if the country is in lockdown? I believe if you're in lockdown, it can still be delivered. I'm not too sure. I think due to lockdown, delivery times can be slightly longer, if I'm correct. But bear with me on that question. I have just dropped a message into our staff chat to find out the answer for that one for you because I don't know off the top of my head. But rest assured, I will try and get an answer for you on that one.
030.
What's the Friday night flight next week? Southwest 2115. I am not too sure. Unfortunately, I will be unable to stream next Friday.
Air Force
So it'll
One.
be a week without a stream here at Infinite Flight.
United 1 is 13 nautical miles north of San Chicala at 22,700 feet.
You think you're addicted? Oliver said it took them 4 days to get to the expert server. Are you sure about that? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. You can always go around if it doesn't look right going down.
Stand by. Air Force One. United 1860. Continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway 26 left.
Will I do an event in the Bahamas? Dan. I mean, yes, it's very possible. I don't create the Friday night flights or the flash flight events here at Infinite Flight. So maybe that's a suggestion I could make. But of course, on my own channel as well, I do a load of absolutely random streams. So on my own channel, that's a possibility as well.
Attention all aircraft. Los Angeles Center is closing in 5 minutes.
Los Angeles Center is closing in 5 minutes. I'm not sure if you heard that there. I sure did.
November 1 Juliet Delta is 10 nautical miles south of Long Beach at 4,000 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 25
Which is on the border of Los Angeles Center here. I'm going to stay on Los Angeles Center unless they switch me over to another frequency. But they're closing in 5 minutes anyway, so I'll hop over to another frequency when they vanish.
Indonesia 07. Climb and maintain flight level 350. Climb and maintain flight level 350. Indonesia 07. United 1. Contact
Hope to see some new merch or special or a special event, when Infinite Flight YouTube hits 100k subscribers. Possibly. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure about merch. An event will most likely be a thing, though. That's definitely something I can suggest to the team. I feel like that would be a great idea. It will most likely happen. When we hit 100k, without a doubt, I will definitely go live on this channel. 100%. Why not? Why not? Got to celebrate somehow.
Echo Romeo Alpha Lima India. Resume on navigation.
What device are you using? I am using a 2018 iPad Pro right now. So yes, the gameplay that you're watching is from a 2018 iPad Pro.
Southwest 500.
Julian, what's up?
Denver Center on 127.0.
Totem Yoda said, hey, I started watching you today. I love to see your flights. It's awesome to hear. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Frontier Flight
Sony, how's it going?
Thank you. Frontier Flight 552. Delta 1.
You did one.
Continuous file.
Well, you did 10 hours plus
Runway 24 right.
flights a day, and then did 100 landings in one day.
Lima Yankee Whiskey Romeo Quebec. With you at
Is that a thing? Can you even do it that fast? I don't think you can. Oliver,
Cactus 93. Proceed on course to Denver International.
would you prefer the A330 or the A340? Personally, the A340.
Come on 127.
4 engines. It's just cooler, isn't it? It's just cooler.
American 544 with you at 34.
Can you open the A220 doors, Dan? That's something I cannot answer. I'm not too sure at this moment in time. My apologies. Again, developer questions I can't answer. Save these questions. If you've got a development-related question, save it on your notes, on your phone, on a post-it note, anywhere. Write it down, because at some point in the future we'll do a developer stream where we get Laura or Philippe onto the stream, where they can answer these questions I cannot answer, because I am only the streamer, you know? I don't code Infinite Flight. I don't know that stuff.
Stay on my frequency. Southwest 006 Victor Alpha. Contact
Oh, okay, the new iPad mini handles amazing. Using it right now. The game still doesn't use the full screen.
24 Delta Hotel. Stay on my frequency.
Diego,
59. Requesting to set by
can I suggest dropping that onto the support category on the forum,
United 459.
just so that we can see what's happening on the newer iPad
382.
in terms of the screen resolution?
410. American 9.
That's something I can mention to the team if it's not taking up your full screen.
Angeles Center. Delta 22 Super with you at 10,200.
Los Angeles Center. Hotel Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. With you at 13,000.
Wilco, November 472 Alpha Heavy.
United 1860. Request frequency change. American 625. Requesting to set by Hyper 1 arrival.
Delta 22 Super. Radar contact. Hotel Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. Contact Sockle approach on 124.5.
Dan Woodhams. Why aren't you in the cockpit view?
11,900 feet.
Because I don't want to be in the cockpit view, you know. You can see more on the outside. You can see the aircraft and the scenery at once. So there we go. Best of both worlds.
Contact Harry Reid Tower on 128.8. Steepert 777. Request frequency change.
What joystick do you recommend for infinite flight? I'm not too sure if Live Flight Connect is still compatible with infinite flight. I'm not too sure if that was discontinued a little while ago, if I'm being honest with you. But if it still works, I'd recommend the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, as that's what I've used previously.
Altitude at your discretion. Delta 22 Super. Proceed on course to Denver International. Los Angeles Center. United
Yeah, we have a crazy turnout today. I just received a message from Tyler in our staff chat saying there's still a line at San Diego
Good day.
full of departures waiting to take off. Live Flight Connect is still working and you'll use it right now. Okay, so there we go. So I would recommend the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. Okay, so we've got no center frequency right now, so we'll tune into, what's this here? Denver FIR. Denver Center. When we get there. What shampoo do you use? Do you know, I actually don't know. I don't know. Just shampoo. Just shampoo. Okay, yes. So I'm not too sure who asked about the worldwide shipping for our merchandise, but yes, it is worldwide shipping. To answer that question for you. So now, how's it going? Very quiet now. Very, very quiet here. Chat rates just sort of dropped off there. We're at the cruise. Nothing really happens at cruise, if I'm being honest with you. Daniel Walker, what's up? Thanks for the answer, Dan. You'll be ordering some merch in the coming weeks. Awesome. That's great to hear. How is that not possible when you're a savage like me? Said Oliver Smith. Captain Colorado is doing homework. Actually, seeing you in the chat right there just reminded me to check where we need to park at Denver with this airline. Let me just check this now. Hopping onto Flight Radar 24. Okay, yes, I know where to park. That'll be very fun. A very, very fun area to park at. Okay, somebody's getting vectored. Lily's is getting vectored at the moment. Pez Pro, what's up? Welcome. We have 1 hour and 6 minutes to go, 41 minutes to our top of descent, so not too long at all now. And the giveaway isn't done yet. We'll do the giveaway about 10 minutes away from our top of descent. There we go. Taxi under the bridge and park at A44. That's what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to taxi underneath the bridge at Denver. Aviation X has finally taken off. I'm going to open Live Flight's app here and just check what the traffic is like back at San Diego, because I can imagine it's still very busy. Tyler just said that it's very busy. It's still ridiculously busy. What a great turnout. Thank you all very much for joining this event. And thank you especially to those who have joined this stream. Yes, very busy there. Wait, what giveaway? We're doing a merch giveaway, coincidentally. So there we go. You might not even have to order merch if you win. This is crazy. This is super crazy right now. There's a lot of planes in the air on this one route. Wow. Is Denver 3D Yes, Jason! Everybody say hello to Jason. Jason's in the chat. What kind of music do you listen to? Owen Patel, good question. And here's my great answer. Anything that sounds good. I'm not one of those people who like listens to one particular artist. If a song sounds good, I will listen to it and add it to a playlist maybe, you know? There's a warm welcome for Jason right there. These escorts are super cool today. Look at this. Someone tried to do an intersection backwards departure in an F-16 at KSAN. I bet that didn't go very well. Which airline would you love to fly for after your training and why? I would personally, as a first airline, like to work for EasyJet. Why? I don't know, to be honest. Actually, no, I do know, but it's still not an amazingly valid answer, to be honest with you. I have a qualification in cabin crew. And I have been to the EasyJet training center and had a look at their facilities and spoken to the staff at EasyJet. And as a whole, the airline in itself at that training center at Gatwick was very friendly, very warm and welcoming. And that was sort of one of the selling points for me, was how kind everybody was and what the training facility was actually like. It was very, very nice. And I don't know, I just like the livery. I like the livery. I don't know why, it's just a big orange blob, to be honest. But I feel like it's just catchy, you know? It's nice. You can't miss EasyJet. You will see it. It's orange, you know? It's very bold. Have I seen EasyJet inside the cockpit? Birds are cool. Yes, I have. Of course I have. Jason's not here to do the Q&A. It's his day off. There we go. You heard it from the man himself. EasyJet or British Airways? I would pick, honestly, I would pick EasyJet. I've also been to the BA headquarters. I've been to their headquarters and their training facility. And it wasn't as welcoming. You know, it wasn't as warm as EasyJet was. But that's just my personal opinion. Everyone gets their own vibe at these places. And that was mine. I didn't like it, really. Jason needs to chill out with some coffee. Isaac, welcome back. Have you ever tried P3D or X-Plane? I haven't tried P3D, but I have tried X-Plane. Delta or American Airlines? I haven't flown with either of them, but I have to pick American Airlines. I don't know why, to be honest with you. That's sort of a random answer, to be honest with you. Because, again, I've never flown with them, so. You feel like EasyJet is a very family vibe. HC Cole, I would agree. I would agree on that one. Raj, how's it going? Welcome. Let's get a different view here, then. We've been in this one for quite a while. Let's get a front shot here. A head-on shot. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Jason, how do you pronounce Tuesday? Tuesday. 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 I don't know. Everybody says it different, I think. It's just one of those words, isn't it? Adam, what's up? Welcome. United One Super. Hey, hey. How's it going? What's the ugliest livery ever? The new BA one. I'm really not a fan of it. Are you a viewer of Big Jet TV? Personally, I don't watch Big Jet TV. When I want to go plane spotting, I just, you know, go myself. Feel like it's better when you watch it in person. But we have met him, yes. Nice guy. Very lovely guy. Hazif, what's up? How's it going? I don't believe Jason is in the chat anymore. I think he might have tuned out of the stream there. Yes, Jerry is a nice guy. He is a nice guy. Can you pronounce water? There we go. Water. I guess I'm late. Only slightly. We're halfway through the flight now, I believe. 1 hour and 21 into the stream. We've got 58 minutes left. 33 minutes till the top of descent. Boom, there we go. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Denver Center on 127.00. So over to Denver Center then. We're going to check in IFR because we're now in their airspace.
United 4509, requesting descent via Air 2 arrival.
Whereabouts are you on the map? Good question. Here we go. I'll show you the map for just a second here. There we go. I'll leave that on the screen for just a minute for you to have a look.
Denver Center, Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo, with you at 39,000.
When will the next dev stream be, Dan? Aviator Booney, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. That's something we are trying to organise currently. So stay tuned for that one. That'd be a good one. That'd be an information-filled stream. Are you a fan of Swiss 001? I wouldn't say I'm a fan, no. I'm not like a fanboy. I just see him as another content creator.
Requesting radar vectors to Denver International. Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie India, requesting descent via Air 2 arrival. United 4509 is 9 nautical miles north of Navajo Mountain at 41,000 feet.
You created the topic. Thanks for the tip. You're more than welcome. I'm just going to check that out right now, actually. Whilst we're here, I'll open a separate tab on my PC.
Descending via Air 2 arrival. Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie India.
Wait, where is it? Diego, where did you
Roger. United 4
do you play GTA 5? I do actually. In my spare time, I occasionally play it, yeah.
Denver Center, United 1910, with you at 17,300. Denver Center, Taiwan 418 Super, with you at 37,000. Delta 9375 Heavy is 4 nautical miles north of Colorado.
Escort right now. This is cool.
7,800 feet. Requesting flight
I think being checked by a moderator. Okay. Oh. Diego, I see it here. I see it.
Proceed on course. Delta 9375 Heavy.
I'm just giving it a read right now.
Contacting Denver approach on 119.3. Delta 9375 Heavy.
Diego, if you could provide photographic evidence of the issue, and then I will go ahead and 100% certainly approve that for you.
Frontier Flight 4467
with, of course, the device info, your current software version, all of that sort of stuff. We'd need to know that. Thank you. Anna, thank you for the sub.
Thai 1418 Super is 10 nautical miles east of Tuba City at 37,000 feet. Requesting flight following to Denver International.
Yes, Diego, just please sort of elaborate on that a bit. Maybe a screenshot. You should be able to edit that post. If not, just create a new one, and it'll probably be the same as this one. Just tell us your device, your version number,
Proceed on course. Frontier
infinite flight number,
467.
version number, sorry, and screenshot.
I'm sorry. November 76 Victor Tango. Denver Center. KLM 3236. With you at 32,000.
Dan, I made a funny video, feat a picture of me. Sony, I will check it out. Maybe send a link in my Discord server or something.
Denver Center. Alaska 74. With you at 7,500.
Do you know Coast Dust K? Really good infinite flight plane spotter. I do indeed. I do indeed. I do a little bit of work with Coast Dust.
United 662. Requesting descent to flight level 350.
Dan, what airline did I use? Did you use, sorry, for the first two letters in my registration? There is an airline with Av at the start. Unfortunately, I typed in Avdan before this was a feature where you could type in, your own call sign, but you can't do that anymore, unfortunately.
Delta 9375 Heavy. Requesting descent via Flash 3 arrival.
Santam, what's up? If that's how you pronounce it, do apologize if that's incorrect. Dan, I appreciate the fact that you don't have an ego and keep everyone at the same level in the infinite flight community. Yeah, absolutely. Stay humble. Honestly, I believe, treat everybody the same. Certainly as a content creator, it sort of taught me to treat everybody the same. There's a lot of people who sort of watch what I do, and I am one of those content creators that likes to respond and engage as much as I possibly can. It's a big ick for me when I see content creators ignoring their fans and followers, especially when they leave nice comments or donate for that matter. Not to say names, but I do know a few content creators who don't even say thank you to donations, for example, and I just think it's not very nice.
Delta 9375 Heavy.
Delta 249, climb and maintain flight level 340. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
25 minutes till the top of descent. That's gone quick. Haven't really paid attention to that, to be honest. Flight times significantly decreased there.
Center. Envoy 678. With you at 16,000.
Descending mild air to arrival. India Lima Echo Victor India.
Envoy 678, radar contact. United 720 is 9 nautical miles southwest of Alabama.
Do you know PewDiePie? I do know PewDiePie, but I don't watch him. No.
Runway 16 left, Denver International.
Liam H, what's up? How's Isaac said, how's your PPL going? It's going okay at the moment.
Contacting Denver at 19.3.
It's going all right at the moment. There was a slight hiccup last week with the aircraft that I fly. It is public information, so I can talk about it, though it's still currently being investigated. But here's a plot twist. Here's a spanner in the works. An interesting story. The aircraft that I used to fly, the Cessna 172 SP that I used to train in, literally crashed the other day, and is now all a ball of metal. So,
United 1753 Heavy is 5 nautical
Yeah,
miles
not very
north
good.
of Marchdale at 19,500 feet. flying VFR.
Delta 330.
What upcoming movie are you going to watch? James Bond. That comes out. What's the date today? Date?
Request initial
It's the 26th. A couple of days and it'll come out. 4 days.
The center. ICER 54 Juliet Romeo. With you at 38,000.
United 1753 heavy. Flight following.
Do you know Mr. Beast? I do. But not personally, but I know of him. Yes.
American 9 Heavy. With you at 31,000.
Delta 330 November. Continuous file. Expect official approach runway 17 right of Denver International. Runway flight 468. Radar contact.
Du,
American
du, du, du.
radar contact. Runway flight 551. You're in inactive airspace. Please contact Denver Center on 127.0. Roger. Delta 330 November. Boeing 373.
Is it possible to have an ATR in infinite flight in the future at some point? I would imagine. But I can't really comment on that one. This is crazy. I'm just looking back at San Diego again on Life Flight app, and San Diego is just ridiculously busy right now. To put it into context, when we land, there will still be aircraft waiting for departure at San Diego. That's how busy the airport is back there for this particular route.
Please contact Denver Center on 127.0. Runway flight 738.
I need to take a photo of this. Kind of crazy, to be fair.
Denver Center on 127.0.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Boeing 374.
Aircraft 107.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for the sub.
Delta 330 November is 24 nautical miles southwest of Arctic Union at 25.
Do you prefer planes with wing flex? Yes, personally, I do. Yes. 100%. Are you playing on PC? No, I'm playing on... This is on an iPad right now. You're watching on an iPad. Do the devs tell you what's coming in the future? Oh, maybe, maybe not. To put it this way, I know stuff that you don't know. "21 minutes then, and then we'll begin our top of descent." So we're saying about 10 minutes or so, we'll do the giveaway. How much did you pay for the private pilot's license? So it's an ongoing payment. I'm happy to talk about it. I haven't paid a lump sum. When you do your UK, you pay hourly. You could, in theory, put down the whole price, but it's a lot easier to do it hourly. And right now, at the moment, I pay £240 per hour. So essentially, £240 per lesson.
525. With you at 14,700.
And a lot of people say, and I do understand, that's quite expensive. You see, the thing is, it's a local airfield to me, and there's not very many other schools nearby to me. And of course, if I was to drive to another school, which is further away but cheaper to rent the plane, I would still be saying the same price because I'd be having to put petrol into my car. So, you know, it works out the same, really, to just do it at my local airfield. When's the giveaway? Infinite Flights France in about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes.
Expect deviation from flight plan.
That F-22 just said goodbye there. Ciao, ciao. Where'd it go?
Turn right heading 0.
Oh, hey there.
November 2446 kilo.
This is cool. Plane spotting from the air.
Denver Center. November 717 Charlie Papa. With you at 26,000
In fact, this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to go see if I can swoop down to this plane in the free cam. Bear with me.
Denver Center. Frontier Flight 551. With you at 31,000. November 717 Charlie Papa is 7 vectors to John F. Kennedy.
Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa, radar
Too fast, I believe. Let's see if we can do it in the interior view here.
Frontier flight 2305, you're in the national airspace. Please contact
I'm not sure who we are to.
27.0.
About 2,000 feet below us there. What's the keyword? The keyword hasn't been announced yet.
John F. Kennedy.
Roger. November 717 Charlie Papa.
KLM 3336, the next flight down from P8.
Okay, I don't think we're getting any closer now.
Envoy 678 is 15 nautical.
No, that's it. We've reached the max range of the camera here.
Requesting visual approach runway 33 at Aspen. November 717 Charlie Papa. Request frequency change.
Ice Air 54 Juliet Romeo. Requesting descent by R2 arrival.
November 717 Charlie Papa, stay on my frequency. Echo 678, unable to provide service to this airport.
Plane spotting from the air.
Ice Air 54 Juliet Romeo, proceed to request.
Roger. Envoy 678.
Descending by R2 arrival. Ice Air 54 Juliet Romeo.
Tango Romeo Papa, Sierra.
I'll let you know when the giveaway is going to start. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. What I would like to do is this. Where's my aircraft? There. Look at the dirty, the dirty belly of this aircraft.
Sky West 5430, requesting descent via flare to arrival.
United 635 Heavy. Requesting descent via Air
Looks so cool. Looks so cool. I like that.
35 heavy, proceed as requested. Sky West 5430, proceed as requested.
Descending via Air 2 arrival. United 635
How many people can win the giveaway? Sorry, at one. There'll be one winner today. One winner for today's giveaway.
Envoy 678. Requesting descent to 10,000.
United 635 maintain Mark .80. Envoy 678, frequency change approved.
There you go. That's what I was trying to achieve. That view there.
Good day.
Dun, 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 dun. Again, looking at this line on the map, it's absolutely insane. We're almost there, and San Diego's absolutely heaving right now with aircraft. Looking kind of crazy. Looking kind of crazy.
Flight level 410. United 1753 Heavy. Frontier Flight 552.
Let's see if I can find myself on the map here. You won't be able to see what I'm doing because I haven't captured this on the screen. But let's see if I find myself. 2 seconds. And I can tell you exactly where we're flying over. There I am.
Requesting descent via Longs 1 arrival. Descending via Air 2 arrival. Frontier Flight 552.
So we're about to fly over Yellow Jacket. I'm assuming that's a small town.
Descending via Longs 1 arrival. Golf Bravo Uniform.
And then over Lone Mesa State Park, which I believe is that right there.
Denver Center. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. With you of 36,000.
Plot twist, Dan is secretly an EasyJet pilot. Who knows? Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. How long do we have until we land in San Diego? We're flying away from San Diego. This is the San Diego flyout today. And we are landing at Denver in 38 minutes, around that.
Maintain Mach .78. Frontier Flight 552. Denver Center. Delta Lima Oscar Whiskey Papa Alpha Zulu. With
Let's
you
take a look.
17,000.
Where else the flight plan's going to go over? We're going to go over Dunn Park, Mount Wilson, Mount Antero. Over a few mountains here coming up. Maintain Mark .77. There we go.
Maintain Mark .77.
slowing down here.
United 4509 is 6 nautical miles southeast of Williams Ranch at 40,600 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Denver International.
Runway flight 621, takeoff on 77.
Maintain Mach 0.77. Frontier Flight 2621.
United 4509, Aviation flight, Denver International.
Roger. United 4509.
SkyWest flight 430, contact Denver approach on 120.35.
Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Requesting descent via Pair 2 arrival.
Boeing 374, contact Denver approach on 120.35. Contacting Denver approach on 120.35, SkyWest flight 430.
Contacting Denver approach on 120.35. Boeing 374.
Right Alpha Romeo Charlie India, 250 knots.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie India.
Transit flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo.
Oh yeah.
Descending via Pair 2 arrival. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo.
Turn right heading 060.
Turn right heading 060. November 2446 kilo.
Southwest flight 0.
Oh yeah.
KLM 3236 is 18 nautical miles south of Raymuni at 32,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 17 right at Denver International. Spirit Wings 438 Victor Alpha. Requesting descent via Pair 2 arrival.
Spirit Wings 438 Victor Alpha, proceed with request. Southwest flight
There we go, we'll leave it there. That was fun. Oh, there we go, and attacks by an F-16, I believe.
Descending via Pair 2 arrival. Spirit Wings 438 Victor Alpha.
Turn right
How did you do that awesome cinematic? With the free cam! It takes time, it takes practice, of course. Many years of that. I mean, for those who have been around for a very, very long time, I've just seen that somebody else just mentioned this in the chat. Infinite flight posts. A lot of you have actually been around since the OG Infinite flight post days, and ow, I've got something in my eye here.
KLM 3236.
I used to do a lot of cinematics. That's really how I got started with my Infinite Flight content. Tony, to answer your question, the reason why it was called Infinite Flight Posts is because I posted Infinite Flight stuff. So it was Infinite Flight Posts. It's really simple. I just come up with a name one day along with a friend of mine, and we started off with an Instagram account called Infinite Flight Posts. And then one day I got enough equipment, and I thought, okay, well, I'll open a YouTube channel and start. And that's the same channel I have today. Last year I made the transition on my own YouTube channel to change the name from Infinite Flight Posts to Aviator Dan. And yeah, I'm sure some of you know that. I'm sure some of you in the chat have been around for that transition.
Requesting descent via Logger 2 arrival.
Denver Center, runway flight 2305, moving at 37,000.
November 76 Victor 10.
I've got something in my eye and it's really bugging me here.
Field at 21,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach any runway at Denver International. Denver Center, Air Portugal 00.
There we go. I think I'm fine now. I think I'm fine. I should be. Fingers crossed. Knight 2X, thank you very much. I was there. Awesome Aviation X. Very much support. Very much support them. Oh! With that being said, let's do the giveaway. Right, I'm going to set it up now then. So stay tuned, and I will put the keyword into the chat. Of course, to be able to send a message in the chat, you must be subscribed. So this is a subscriber-only giveaway. Do I go to church? I don't. I don't go to church. Here we go. Let me set this up.
120.35. Golf Bravo Uniform Oscar Victor.
2 seconds.
Copy. Accepting vectors. American 454.
Denver Center, Delta 126. With you at 20,000.
Um,
Southwest 354, proceed as requested.
Denver Center, Air Portugal 002 Victor Alpha. With you at 31,000. Descending via logger 2 arrival. Southwest 254.
Do, 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 do. Where is it?
126 is 11
Here it is.
nautical miles southwest of runway at 32,000
Right, okay, giveaways.
miles approach any runway at Denver International.
Indonesia 07 is 26 nautical miles west of Bullfrog Basin at 35,000 feet. Requesting visual approach any runway at Denver International.
899, maintain mark point 70, Delta 2529, receive as requested.
Alaska 74, requesting descent via logger 2
Okay, right. So to enter today's giveaway to win an Infinite Flight t-shirt of your choice, type in Denver into the chat to be entered into this giveaway. Again, that's Denver into the chat.
Radar contact.
Very easy. Very, very easy.
3 Kilo Bravo is 0 nautical miles northwest
see
of
then.
Centennial at 6,200 feet. Flying
There
via
we go. 13 entries so far. The entries are shooting up. 21 entries, 22. Looking at 24. It's rocketing up. 31. A lot of entries right now. I can see Aviation X, Aviator STE, Birds Are Called, Chickenist, Captain Colorado, Cylinder Parts, Efficient Avenues, Ghost Customs, Greg, Hasif Hassan, Beirut, Infinite Flight 787. There's a lot of entries. Okay, there's 41. I'm not going to read out everybody, but there's 42 entries now. We will draw this in 5 minutes' time. To be able to win this giveaway, you must be active in the chat. Otherwise, we will re-roll it. So if you're entering the giveaway, please, please, please don't leave. Otherwise, if you win and you're not here, we will give it to someone else.
Frontier Flight 6145 is 2 nautical
Looking good.
miles west of
50.
Buffalo.
That's 50 entries. 1 in 50 chance that you could win this giveaway. I love doing these. These are exciting. These excite me.
Turn lift heading 080, Iberia 030.
Zan 21, United 1 Super, Sheet, Saro, Qatari 777YT, Mayan, MJP has entered. Chat's going crazy right now. Chat rate suddenly spiking up here. Woots, woots. Yes, absolutely. Yes, don't worry. You don't need to spam Denver into the chat. All you need to do is type it once and you will be entered. It doesn't really matter how many times you put it into the chat. If I'm being completely honest with you, it won't boost your chance. Type in Denver once and that'll be your 1 entry. That's it. That's it. Very fair and super easy.
Contacting Denver approach on 119.3. Delta 227.
Okay, a couple more minutes then. A couple more minutes. We've got 58 entries so far. Just going to go ahead and request descent via our arrival whilst doing this in the background. Giveaways are so exciting, Captain Colorado. They are indeed. You could get an Infinite Flight t-shirt of your own entirely free if you enter this giveaway. 60 entries. 60. That's Denver in the chat. For those joining, those just stopping by, if you would like to win one Infinite Flight t-shirt. I'm too used to saying 1 month Infinite Flight Pro. If you'd like to win an Infinite Flight t-shirt of your choice, then comment Denver in the chat. That's Denver in the chat.
Descent to 12,000.
Frontier Flight 2115 is 19 nautical miles northeast of the city at 37,000 feet. Requesting flight following to Denver International. United 4509, requesting descent via Pair 2 arrival.
Okay. I'll give it 1 minute then. 1 minute.
Reduce speed to 250.
And we will roll it. Just on time, Jake's Aviation. Type in Denver
Via Pair 2 arrival.
and you'll be entered into this giveaway. Anyone stopping by, type in Denver in the chat right now if you'd like to win or, you know, be entered into the giveaway to win one Infinite Flight t-shirt. There'll be one winner. Just one.
Turn right heading 110. American 454.
United 730, turn right heading 090. Runway flight 2115, proceed on course to Denver International. Turn right heading 090, United 730.
I accidentally just pressed the backspace, if I'm being completely honest with you. Type in Denver again. My mouse has multiple buttons on it. Type in Denver in the chat again to be entered. Sorry, my bad.
Turn left heading 360. SkyWest 54.
Denver in the chat to be entered. Let's get those entries back up again. I just accidentally pressed the backspace. If I could show you right now, I can't really hold my mouse up here. It has like buttons all down the side, and I accidentally pressed the back button, which refreshed the giveaway, so my apologies.
Air Force One, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact Denver Center on 127.0. Houston 69 heading, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact Denver Center on 127.0.
There you go, awesome. We're back up to 50 entries now. Let's get back to 63, which is what we were at. Type in Denver in the chat to be entered into this giveaway.
American 53X Ray Yankee. Requesting descent via Pair 2 arrival.
Okay, looking good, looking good. We're getting back there now. Jake's Aviation, I can see that you've entered. Ethan's entered, Dylan Fox, Craig D, Captain Colorado, Captain Paul, Captain JJ.
53X Ray Yankee.
As soon as we hit 60, oh, roll it. If you haven't entered yet, I recommend doing so. Can I try and pronounce your name? Nick Hill. Nick Hill Wong. Is that how you pronounce it?
Reduce speed to 250 knots. United 662. Reduce speed to 250 knots. Spirit Wings 438 Victor Alpha.
Delta 330 November is 6 nautical miles north of Lake Field at 27,000 feet.
There we go, okay.
Following to Denver International.
Hasif, Adil?
Frontier Flight 262.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Requesting descent via Pair 2 arrival.
Turn right heading 070. Descend is maintain flight level 220. United 2618. SkyWest flight 430. Proceed on course to Denver International.
Proceed on course. SkyWest 5430.
Runway flight 2621. Proceed as requested.
Matt Mui, thank you very much for the sub there. Right, okay. We're going to descend in 7 miles, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the giveaway now. The countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is, roll it, Sheet. With the purple, race car as a profile photo. Sheet, well done. Could you just leave a comment in the chat to just to let me know that you're here? Hopefully you're here. Congratulations, well done. You just won Infinite Flight merchandise. Sorry. Could you just comment in the chat? Yes, you are here. And secondly, do you have an account on the forum? Could you just confirm that you have an account on the community forum, just so that we can get in contact with you that way?
November 184 Alpha Foxtrot. With you at 26,500.
Don't worry, everybody. If you didn't win that giveaway, there'll be many, many, many more in the future. We do them quite frequently here at Infinite Flight, so...
KLM 3236.
Southwest 254. Reduce speed to 250 knots. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Proceed as requested.
Contacting Denver approach on 119.3. KLM 3236.
November 184 Alpha.
With that being said, we're actually descending right now as well.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
Denver Center. 06500. 17,700. Southwest 254. Contact Denver approach on 119.3.
Contacting Denver approach on
Sheet, what is your forum name?
254.
Iberia 0303 heading. Turn right heading
Could you comment your full forum name with the at the beginning, please?
0303 heavy. Reduce speed to 250 knots. Alaska 74.
DHL 179 Tango Sierra Heavy. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Dre, is it just Dre?
Maintain flight level 390.
At Dre,
DHL
okay.
179 Tango Sierra Heavy.
Ice Air Flight 4 Juliet Romeo. Contact
Brilliant. Okay, it's just popping up here in my chat on my end. Awesome stuff. Let me just take a photo of that. Sheets or Dre, congratulations. I will get in touch with you after this stream. Well done. Congratulations again.
flight 0 knots.
Thank you. Good day. Iberia
Du-du-du-du-du.
0303 heavy.
Spirit winds 438 Victor Alpha.
Anyway, with that being said, that's the giveaway done.
135.
Contacting Denver approach on 120.35. Spirit wings 4.
Let's continue with the flights.
Alpha.
We've now got to focus on the landing.
0 knots. Delta 259.
Dan, you might fly virtually over my house. That's awesome, Captain Colorado.
Maintain flight level 240.
Jay, Chris, Chan, thank you very much for joining. Good night.
Turn left heading 050. Descend and maintain flight level 240. American 454.
Frontier flight 9402. You're in the active airspace. Please contact Denver Center on 127.
Man, I'm just happy to fly over you, mate. That's great. That's great to hear.
Southwest flight 00. Requesting descent to flight level 1.
Dan, will you ever do a flight into New York? Yeah, possibly in the future.
22 Super. Review at 34,000.
Potential aircraft. Frequency is busy.
United 297 is
Okay, so right now it's saying we have 21 minutes until we arrive.
Mason at 39,000 feet.
So not too long at all now. See if we can land this thing nice and smoothly. In fact, whilst we're here, let's do a poll in the chat.
02 is 20 nautical miles south
We're descending 32,000 feet still, so we have enough time to do a poll.
approach runway 17 right at Denver International.
Landing. Hold up.
Descending via Air 2 arrival. American 9 heavy.
American 9 heavy. Expect deviation. Flight plan. American 9 heavy. Turn right heading 080. Descend and maintain flight level 200. Delta 22 Super. Continuous flight. Expect flight approach runway 17 right at Denver International.
Turn right heading 080. Descend and maintain flight level 200. American 9 heavy. Frontier flight
There we go.
468. Requesting descent via Air 2 arrival.
We've got a poll in the chat right now.
Flight 06500. Contact Denver approach on 119.3. Contacting Denver approach on 119.3. United flight 0657. Runway flight 468. Proceed requested.
United 4509 is 25
Let's see.
nautical miles
Would you think it'd be a hard landing or a smooth landing? Let me know via the poll. What do you think?
Testing radar vectors to Denver International. Descending via Air 2 arrival. Frontier flight 468.
Air Force One, you're in the active airspace. Please contact Denver Center on 127.0. United 2299, you're in the active airspace. Please contact
It's gonna be smooth because it's Denver. That's how it works.
Flight 09, up for this time. Sea locals to Denver International.
Denver Center. United 1344. With you at 21,900. Reduce speed to 2.
46 votes.
United 4.
72% of those votes is saying smooth.
019, increase speed, flight 0 knots. United 1910, frequency change approved.
November 777 Uniform Alpha Heavy is 1 nautical mile southeast of Tuba City at 41,000 feet.
No offense, you'll be flying through Ryanair after this landing. I wouldn't complain. Airline's an airline. If Ryanair reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to fly for us? I would say, yeah. Why not?
November 2446 kilo is 6 nautical miles east of Braun at 24,800 feet. Requesting visual approach any runway at Denver International.
Vector 2446 kilo, expect vectors for visual approach. 17 right at Denver International.
Roger. November
Do,
2446
do, do, do. Almost there, everybody. Almost there. Not too long now.
November 717 Charlie Papa is 6 nautical miles south of Johnson Lake at 37,000 feet. Requesting flight following to John F. Kennedy.
Runway flight 2621, reduce speed to flight 0 knots. In
Center, Code Uniform Victor India November, with you at 25,100.
I might
Reduce speed to 250 knots.
request.
2621.
I might request 17 right. We'll see. We'll see. XY Magic, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Proceed on course. November 717 Charlie Papa.
United 720, descend and maintain flight level 200, southwest 500, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain flight level 200, United 720, American 454, turn right heading 060.
Frontier Flight 2115. Requesting climb to flight level 390.
Turn left heading 010, southwest
Who just sub? Ryan, DYC, thank you very much for the sub.
American 4.
Omar, how's it going? 17 right is more realistic in terms of where you're flying from. Okay. I'll request 17 right then. We may receive vectors because that's not what I have filed on the flight plan. Which animal frontier? We are using this lovely one. Sea turtle.
Denver Center. United 305. With you at 36,000.
Delge got this in there recommended. Remember when you used to play this game, but your subscription sadly ran out.
Climb and maintain
Awesome. Good to see you here.
flight level 390.
How's it going?
Frontier Flight 2115. Denver Center. Air Force One. With you at 25,000. Denver Center. Speed for 272.
Sorry, I left the stream. Your internet always leaves when you're at the gas station. That's okay. No worries. No worries.
Contacting Denver approach on 120.
Thank you again. This is literally my first time joining the stream and flying an event. Sheet, there we go. That was your good luck charm for joining a stream and an event for the first time.
Turn left heading 350. November 2446 kilo.
Opinions on the A320 Neo cylinder part? Yeah, I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a nice aircraft. It's very nice to fly on. I was actually on an A320 Neo about a week and a half ago.
Southwest 1235 is 11 nautical miles northeast of Duck Creek at 37,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 16 right at Denver International.
Southwest 500, descend and maintain 15,000. Descending flight 30 right, frontier flight 7.
Okay, what's that altitude saying? 22,000 feet. We're descending at 1,500 feet per minute, so nice slow descent, really. 114 nautical miles out.
Turn left heading 340, Delta 330 November.
Descend and maintain 17,000.
Descend and maintain 17,000. November 2446 kilo.
When you're landing at Denver, be expected to get vectors. Expect vectors, essentially. Yes, expect vectors. The chances are we will receive vectors, especially because we are
GW Flanders Land.
wanted to land on a different runway to the one we have filed now. So
Approach runway 17 left to Colorado Springs. Thai 1418 Super. Requesting descent to flight level 200. Roger. November 201 Kilo Echo. Contacting Denver approach on 10.35. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo.
damn, flight to Madeira. It'll be fun seeing you crash. I can show that in the chat.
Wisconsin 626 is 2 nautical miles northwest of Puget Strong at 15,000 feet.
Boom!
Requesting
Just hit the 2-hour mark on this stream. 2 hours and 4 minutes and 38 seconds.
Yankee is 16 nautical miles south of Flying J Ranch at 20,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach any runway at Denver International. Proceed on course. Wisconsin 626.
Contacting Denver approach on 120.35.
Many escorts.
Reduce speed to 250 knots.
1, 2, 3. 3 escorts. This is cool. This is quite cool here. Hey there. And hello there. Is Toronto going to be 3D? Again, a development question that I cannot answer. I do apologise. And please don't fly through me. Thanks. Looks like we're holding off at 20,000 feet then. We're descending again in 2 miles. Reduce speed 250 knots. Damn, we're going down to 250 knots at 20,000 feet.
Frontier Flight 4467 is 6 nautical miles east of central Colorado at 26,700 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 17 right of Denver International. Maintain Mach 0.80. Frontier Flight 468.
I love you. Sus. Thanks, I guess. Reduce speed 220 knots at 20,000 feet. Damn. Sure. IF Aviator, what's up? Welcome. Here just in time for the landing at busy Denver. How many aircraft are here? Quite a few. Just gonna check live flight again and just see how busy it is back at San Diego again.
Roger. Frontier Flight 4467. Turn right heading 070. Descend and maintain flight level
Let's have a look.
190. Frontier Flight 4467. Denver Center.
Okay, it's not loading now. That's fine, we'll skip that. Should load in a second. Gear? Gear not yet. No, we don't use the gear yet. Dan, do you like RFS? Personally, no. But I can see why people do. Okay, yes, very busy. I mean, there's still aircraft departing San Diego right now. Seems to be clearing up a significant amount at this point. There's a couple of aircraft waiting for departure at San Diego, and then that'll be it done. So to put that into context, we're just about to land, and there's still a few aircraft waiting to take off at San Diego for this flight. Interesting. Very busy. Very busy. Very, very busy. Dan, sing a song. You won't catch me singing a song. I'm not a singer.
Requesting descent to 15,000. Reduce speed to 220 knots.
Is the multiplayer worth it? Yes. Yes, I would have to say. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hold on, wait. ATC. We're going over to approach. 120 decimal 35. 2 seconds. I'll come back to that. Is multiplayer worth it? Yes, it is, in my opinion. Approach Denver. Where's 7? Am I being blind? There it is.
Frontier Flight 260.
Tansig never going to give you up.
Frontier Flight
No.
2621. Radar contact. Contacting Denver approach.
Michael, what's up?
9.3. November 2446 kilo. Frontier Flight 2621. Continue
Dan, when's the next Casual Server Madness stream?
16 right at
I don't know, to be honest with you. I feel like that's definitely due on my channel. Standby. Okay.
Alpha November. Stand by. United 662. Turn right heading 210. Turn right heading 210. United 662.
Are 2015 players considered OGs? Sure, you're an OG.
Tango Foxtrot 4. Make a right 360.
Making a right 360. Alpha Lima Tango Foxtrot 4.
Flight Aviation 95, how's it going? Welcome, you're just in time for the landing.
Approach runway 16 left of Denver.
Just in time for the landing. Okay.
November.
Expect vectors for the visual approach. 17 right at Denver. Awesome, okay, cool.
International.
Vectors, here we come. Going in for the visual approach today.
Current altitude of Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Turn right heading 060. Maintain 17,000.
Turn right 060. Maintain 17,000.
Awesome, okay, there we go.
Delta Alpha November.
United 662.
Mackenzie Foy, I'm landing on runway 17 right. I've requested a different runway now.
Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Turn right heading 170. Turn right heading 170. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Contacting Denver Tower on 128.75. United 662. Frontier Flight 225. Radar contact. Frontier Flight 225. Continuous fire. Expect the visual approach runway 16 right at Denver International. Alpha Lima Tango Foxtrot 4. Turn right heading 270.
Looking good.
Run right heading 270. Alpha Lima Tango.
This is my second time landing here.
Flight 225 is 26 nautical miles southwest of Flying J.
Landed here on a collaboration stream with Blue Games a month or so ago now. And yeah, now we're here again.
Frontier Flight 225. Continuous fire. Expect the visual approach runway 16.
What happens if you mess up? What do you mean, what happens if you mess up?
Frontier Flight
In what sense?
Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Turn right heading 220. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha.
You're going to fly over my high school.
Descend and maintain
Nice,
15,000.
nice.
Reduce speed.
descend and maintain 15,000. Alpha Victor
Down to 15,220 knots.
Alpha Lima Tango Foxtrot 4.
Something behind you. Yes. My room. I think you guys expect me to turn around. I see a lot of comments like this. Everybody's always like, oh, there's something behind you, and you expect me to turn around, but I don't think you realize that I can literally see myself on the screen directly in front of me and what's behind me. So
Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo. Report airport in sight.
Turn right heading 130. Descend and maintain 7,000.
how's your doggo? He's good. He had a haircut today, actually. Ted had a haircut.
019. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 16 right of Denver International.
Denver approach. Frontier Flight 17. With you at 22,200. Descending via Longs 1 arrival.
Roger. Omen Air 019.
Wilco. Frontier Flight 24 Foxtrot Romeo.
PTFS airline pilot, what's up?
Western descent via Longs 1 arrival.
Alpha Victor
Brawl
Delta
Stars,
Alpha
hello.
November. Contact Denver approach on 119.3.
Thank you. Omen Air 019.
United contacting Denver approach on 1.
Denver approach on 119 at decimal 30.
Oman Air 019. Turn right heading 140.
Just gonna check in.
Denver approach. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Radar contact.
Roger. United 261.
American 454 is 3 nautical miles east of Flying G Air at 16,300 feet. Requesting
Should be down shortly then. About 13 minutes until we're down.
International.
We're landing on that runway there, the one in the middle.
Turn left heading 170. United 4509. Turn left heading 200.
Turn left heading 170. KLM 3236.
United 720 is 7 nautical miles northeast of Circle 8 branch at 15,000 feet. Request miles approach runway 16 left of Denver International.
Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Turn left heading 260. Maintain 12,000.
Turn left heading 260. Maintain.
Okay, the
12,000.
building should load in when we're about 10 miles away from the airport. That's sort of range in which they load in. Aircraft just departing there, a FedEx 777 departing.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain
Left 010. down to 11,000.
KLM 3236. Contact Denver Tower on 132.35.
Maintain current altitude until
There we go. So
established
we're
on the
10,000 feet, or just below 10,000 feet above ground level. So now our landing lights will come on.
Contacting Denver Tower on 132.35, KLM 3236, United 4509, request frequency change.
November 2446 Kilo. Descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, November 2446.
Space pace is 20 nautical miles behind me. Awesome stuff. Mason, what's up?
Turn right heading 350. Descend and maintain
That 777 taking off just behind us, departing.
450.
Looks really, really cool.
Contact Denver
Climbing just there.
132.35.
So that's one thing I love about the multiplayer feature. Is seeing other pilots. It's great. It's great, honestly. It's a really cool feeling. You'll know what I'm talking about when it actually happens to you.
Southwest 105. Turn right heading 060.
Seeing other pilots when you're in the air, very cool feeling.
03 heavy.
Another aircraft departing there. 17 left, I believe. Southwest 737-800.
Southwest 105. Descend and maintain 9,000. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
What tablet do you use, Dan? Right now I'm using a 2018 iPad Pro. That's what I use for streaming.
Descend and maintain 9,000, Southwest 105.
November 2446 Kilo. Turn left heading 240.
Roger, Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha.
Cool. Let's see what the poll is doing then. So 174 of you have voted. 30% have said that we're going to do a hard landing, and 70% said that we're going to do a smooth landing. So let's end the poll there.
240.
It just changed as I press end. Let's see if we can do a smooth landing.
Speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, November 2.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Southwest 500. Report airport in sight.
Descend and maintain 8,000. Alpha
Do you own an iPad Pro 2021, the M1 one? Yes, here it is.
Turn left heading 220. Descend and maintain 8,000.
airport in sight, Southwest 500.
Turn left heading 220. Descend and maintain 8,000. November 2446 Kilo. Shamrock 189 is 5 nautical miles southwest of Jackrabbit Strip at 15,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 16 right of Denver International. Denver
Sean Anderson over there.
Frontier flight 4467. With you at 15,000.
United 2618. Reduce speed to 230 knots. American 454. Reduce speed to 210 knots.
Does Infinite Flight have a Discord? Airline pilots? No. Infinite Flight doesn't have a Discord. We do have a community forum, though.
Turn left heading 350. Southwest 105.
Shamrock 189.
Is it good for Infinite Flight? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. The M1 iPad's fantastic for Infinite Flight.
Radar contact. Say approach request.
Contacting Denver approach.
Doesn't it get hot? What, the iPads? They get warm, of course.
Frontier flight 4467 is
My iPad right now that I'm playing on isn't that hot. No, it's not that hot.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Do not exceed 210 knots.
Cool, down to 210 knots.
220, Iberia 0303 heavy.
Do not exceed 210 knots. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Frontier flight 4467. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 17 right.
Is a Samsung A7 good for Infinite Flight? I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to answer that one because I've never used a Samsung device. I'm sorry. Mason, thank you very much for the sub.
Oscar Hotel Juliet.
Maybe somebody else could answer that one in the chat.
Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Turn right heading 340.
turn right heading 340. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
November 2446 Kilo. Clear visual approach runway 17 right.
Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 17 right. November 2446 Kilo.
Foxtrot Lima Echo X-ray Foxtrot Oscar Romeo.
Dan, where'd you find your flight plans? Today's flight plan was created for the event in general. I didn't create the flight plan for today's flight. But I usually do my flight plans on SimBrief or Flight Plan Database. Turn left, head in 240. There we go, to 240. Dan, for some reason, I've been transferred to the ILS approach. Space pace, continue with that if ATC is telling you to do so.
Denver Tower on 132.35. November 24460. Turn right heading 090. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
Southwest 105. Turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240. Southwest 105.
United 720. Turn right heading
Dan, thanks for the sub. To the hater who just subbed to say, you suck. Do you know that comment was clearly that irrelevant that I didn't even acknowledge it, so...
Descendant maintain 11,000.
November 201 Kilo Echo is 3 nautical miles northwest of Cherokee.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Turn
Turn left heading
left 220. Are you on iPad? Yes, this is an iPad.
Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Turn right heading 140. Descendant maintain 10,000.
Do a hard landing like Ryanair.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha
Sure.
November.
No, we won't land hard. I'll try and land as smooth as I can. It could be a Ryanair landing though, so...
201 Kilo Echo. It's Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Report airport in sight. And...
November 201 Kilo Echo.
yeah, airport in sight.
030.
Airport in sight. High view.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Clear to visual approach, 17 right. There we go.
Runway 17 right. Iberia 0303 heavy. Clear visual approach runway 17 right.
Clear visual runway 17.
Okay, yeah, I can see the runway.
Delta Alpha November.
Maintain current altitude until established on a localizer. Clear aisles runway 17 right. Iberia 0303 heavy.
Iberia 03.
Live!
Contact
My girlfriend's in the chat.
3.35. Southwest 105. Report airport in sight.
There we go. Okay, 17 right. Yeah, I have a visual, so
Airport in sight.
all good. Should be down in the next 5 minutes or so.
Southwest 105. Clear visual approach runway 17 right. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
Going to slow down to about 180.
Contacting Denver Tower on 132.35. Iberia 0.
Flaps 2 shortly.
Heavy.
American 9 heavy. Turn right heading 350. Descend
Flaps 2, 180 knots.
Turn right heading 350. Descend and maintain 12,000. American 9 Heavy.
United 720. Turn left heading 350.
November 2
Heading was 220, speed was 220. I was already at 220. That's where the confusion was. But let's turn towards the runway then. We're on the visual, so it doesn't really matter too much. Make sure the traffic around us. Let's have a look.
Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
Clear of traffic.
West 831. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 17 right at Denver International.
Roger. Southwest 831.
Southwest 105. Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead.
Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead. Southwest 105.
Where's the runway? There it is. Okay, visual on the runway. Contact Denver Center on 132.35. Send and switch. Call inbound, landing on the visual runway 17 right.
Delta Tower Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Inbound on the visual runway 17 right.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Victor Delta Alpha November.
Number 1 clear to land. Awesome. Thank you, HC.
7 right. Clear to land.
Number 1. Clear to land. Runway 17.
Autopilot is now off, and I'm flying by hand. Sterile cockpit. I'll read the chat, and I'll try to acknowledge the chat as much as I can on this part, though I'll probably read once I'm down. These are max graphic settings. How many got? 140 people. Awesome. No pressure. No pressure. Full flaps, gear down. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to focus now. My apologies if I don't get around to your comment in the chat.
Southwest 105. Say intentions. 500.
Try and keep that center line.
Southwest 105. Inbound on the ILS runway 17 right.
Southwest 105.
300.
Number 2. Runway 17 right. Clear to land.
Number 2. Clear to land. Runway 17 right. Southwest 105.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And we're down.
Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final.
70 knots.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha.
Expedite. Traffic on final. So I'm going to turn right now.
Please expedite. Traffic on final.
Wilfer, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Oscar Hotel
That wasn't a bad landing.
Number 1.
I will take that. Let's slow down then.
Clear to land. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Thank you. Good day.
Oh, there we go. Pick infinite. Thank you very much. There we go. Trim to neutral. Over to ground. Just going to sort of figure out where I'm going here. So, full right-hand turn. Thank you very much for the kind comments on the landing. Of course, we'll take a look at the replay once we have parked up and shut down. Let me just sort of turn the lights off and just get ready to taxi to parking here. And I'll read the chat. So, request taxi to parking, landing lights, strobes off. APU can now come on.
Give way to aircraft.
Taxi to parking.
61 heavy.
Nice landing. Okay, awesome.
Delta Alpha November.
Emirates 31.
Little float, but good. Yeah, for sure. We'll take a look at that in the replay mode. I have a feeling that was one of my best virtual cockpit landings in the 320. We'll soon find out.
Taxi. Continue taxi. Air France 454. Loose 11 heavy. Contact Denver Tower on 132.35.
How'd you land without the autopilot? Practice. I do it a lot. I haven't landed with the autopilot in many years. So,
Taxi with information Juliet. Thank you.
yeah.
Good day. American 53 X-ray Yankee.
Let's see then. Let's see where we need to park.
Emirates 3155 heavy. November 76 Victor.
Okay.
Tango. Taxi to runway 25.
Ryan, thank you very much for the sub.
Denver ground. United 1624. Ready to taxi to runway 17 left with information Juliet. Taxiing to runway 25. November 76 Victor Tango. United 1624. Taxi
Okay,
to runway 17 left. Contact
Are you going to watch our landing? Southwest 2115. That's a really good question.
624.
Due to the fact that this is a ridiculously busy turnout, I will not watch landings today. There's a lot of people inbound, well over like 100 planes inbound to this airport, so
Denver ground.
not today.
American 458. Ready for pushback with information Juliet. Requesting runway 17 left.
Mono Gaming 57, thank you very much.
Expect runway 25.
Pushback approved. American 458. Denver ground. United 690. Ready for pushback with information.
Oh, damn. A330 Neo just landed.
United 690. Pushback approved. Expect runway 25.
Pushback approved. United 690.
Should they go for an iPad Mini or an iPad Air 2021? I'm really not too sure. Whatever one's the newest.
Air China 330. Taxi to runway 17 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxi into runway 17 left. Air China 330.
Air China 330. I'm sorry. Delta 2261 heavy. Hold position.
There we go. Let's go left here.
Hold position.
Holding position. Delta 2261 heavy.
Denver ground. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Request taxi to parking. Oscar Hotel
Speed up a little here. We're on quite a long straight.
Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Give way to aircraft on your left. Give way to aircraft. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Thank you. Good day. Frontier Flight 2621. Thank you. Good day. Air France 454. Denver
There we go.
ground.
Whilst taxiing to parking, I'm just going to go ahead and shut down engine 2 here.
Request taxi to parking.
It's one less thing to do. You can taxi on one engine, so that's just fine.
Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 2261 heavy.
Frontier Flight 468. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Frontier Flight 468. Emirates 3155 Heavy. Check ATIS frequency for airfield information.
Denver ground. American 458. Ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Oh, a few spikes there.
261 Heavy. Please expedite. American 458. Taxi to runway 25. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25. American 458.
When's the next stream? I'm not too sure. Aviation person. Not too sure right now at this moment in time. Of course, stay tuned and keep your notifications on so that you are notified of when we schedule a stream in the future here on this channel.
Juliet Alpha November. Thank you.
Denver ground. United 690. Ready to taxi with information Juliet.
United 690. Taxi to runway 25. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25. United 690.
Denver ground.
And we will stop there. Let's go ahead and shut down the other engine then. Engine 1.
American 454. Taxi to parking. Denver ground. Emirates
And there we have it with the Southwest 737-800 just behind us in the old livery there. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead then. Seatbelts off. Beacons can also come off. And then we'll go ahead and make it cold and dark. So APU can now come off.
3155 Heavy.
And so can the battery. There we have it. We are now cold and dark. Welcome to Denver from San Diego. That literally brings an end to FlightSimExpo 2021 for us. Thank you very much for joining us on this flight. It's been, of course, my pleasure to entertain you this evening and bring you all along with me. Thank you very much for joining if you have joined this flight. It's a very, very, very successful outcome for this event. What we'll do now, I'm going to quickly pause the stream, hop into the replay mode, and I'll resume the stream once we're back there. So I'll see you in a minute. There we go. Let's see then. We should load into the replay mode very shortly. Do, 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 do. Did he share the WAP of the A220? No, there was no work in progress photo on this stream. Will the next stream be on YouTube? Aviation person, probably. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's not even planned yet, so we'll see. Update on the A220. I don't have any updates regarding the A220. Sorry. Are you the only, the only one streamer for Infinite Flight? Yes, I am. So I am the official streamer for Infinite Flight. Me, myself, and I. Please fix for emulators. Infinite Flight isn't fully supported on emulators. It is a mobile flight simulator for iOS and Android. So, Lee's Aviation commented sushi emojis, assuming he is eating sushi right now.
San Diego Airport.
Are there any real pilots? You're doing your PPL. Yes, I'm doing my PPL as well.
Wind calm. Visibility 9. Temperature 19. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3002. Landing runway 9. Departing runway 9. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
Okay, that's what she's landing then. Just let the scenery load in here. There we go. I can't tell you when the A220 will release. I'm sorry. Gears coming down. Fast forward a bit more here.
Southwest 105. Number 2. Runway 17 right. Clear to land.
Number 2.
No, you're having a sandwich. Oh, okay.
Runway 17 right.
Do you own a pet? Yes, I have a pet dog. Let's see how smooth it was then. Yeah, I'll take that. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. There we go.
Runway 17 right.
Prospect.
Let's pause it here.
105. Number 2. Runway 17 right. Cleared to land.
And let's play. And with that being said, I will fade out the music and say thank you very, very much for tuning in to another Infinite Flight stream. It's been my pleasure to entertain you on this fine Sunday evening. I'm used to saying Friday, but it's Sunday today. I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead. Let's appreciate this very smooth landing. There it is. And of course, keep the dirty side down. Until then, I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Hotel Juliet Alpha November. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final.
Number 2. Behind the traffic on final. Oscar Hotel Juliet Alpha November.
Alpha Victor Delta.